Only one more form item before we invite all ourselves to the real night that is just beginning for some. We're going to launch the book. But before then, the committee, the Planning and Logistics Committee that was coordinating all this, we also had the assignment to look for money to fund. And the association had no money. And we were able to have the alma mater day. We were able to feed the people who came. And you know, you can't go to the school of pharmacy and not give students food. Then we had the 3-day symposium at the College of Health Sciences, and I want to appreciate Professor Osajo for giving us a very good venue, free of charge. Can we appreciate it? We were supposed to have spent a lot, but still we needed the resources. And then we had to go to Mombasa. And we had merchandises, and even today the merchandises are out there. If you haven't bought a t-shirt, a polo shirt, a cape to celebrate, please, even a mug, do so. These are the resources that have helped us to put together all these things. And then, even tonight, I would like to just, for whatever it is worth, request the team that has been working together with me to start so that we acknowledge them. Very hard-working secretary, Dr. Mitili Joseph, a young pharmacist. Are you here, Dr. Wonderful? Keep studying. My co-chair, Dr. Charles Geveji, Dr. Richard Kakia, Dr. Jane Mwangi is in the US, and she missed very few meetings. She attends those meetings. Can we appreciate Dr. Jane Mwangi? In absentia, you can sit down, Dr. Geveji and Mitini. Dr. Nelly Mungai. Thank you very much. Very committed. Professor Margaret Oruka. Dr. Paul Mwaneki. And we have amongst us the youngest members who are BFAM 3, BFAM 4, BFAM 5 students. Would you like to start? The students of the School of Pharmacy who are here, all of you. You can see how many they are. And you know how much you are paid to be here. Can you appreciate those students? Some of you have sponsored them. And among them, they managed for us, they went to Mombasa. Among them, you may be seated, and we had a very good link of the groups chair, Colin Yoko. Very potential, hard-working, upcoming pharmacist. He was here yesterday, and he was here very early. Thank you very much, Collins. He was a member of that committee. Dr. Morris Luenya in the States was also attending our meeting. Let's appreciate him. And Dr. Kamambia on Mauricio. Appreciate them. I also want to acknowledge very supportive role of a wonderful lady in the School of Pharmacy called Fedema. Are you here, Fedema? Or she's outside there?
She has gone to organize for Professor Maitai's transfer.
Wonderful, wonderful lady. She has been very supportive of this course. And we celebrate Fedema. And I think we had acknowledged the School of Pharmacy leadership there. Dr. Eric Guentai, Simama Bwana. Professor Okalebo, Professor Oruka, Dr. Nelly. And I'm figuring out those because at some point you may be seated. As chair, I was wondering, I hope the department is with us, but those people have give us confidence. Na kwamba tuko pamoja. Appreciate them. So I will be inviting Dr. Morwa, Professor Idemo. You know now when someone looks at me the way this man is looking, what did you want to say?
Good evening. The reason why I've been fighting for the mic is not so much about myself, but so much about Professor Maitai. For those of you who don't know, actually, it was behind my whole life. It changed my entire life, and I'll make it very brief. When I came from England, I joined starting went from. I was actually in marketing, and bumped into him, and I kind of decided I want to join the School of Pharmacy. He is very thorough. He looked, amen. My credentials. I was the best student in my college. I won the first award. It kind of got glued on it. And eventually I joined the school. And the next thing I knew was I was applying for a Fulbright scholarship. He told me, University of Minnesota. He was a Fulbright himself. So the rest of it is actually history. Because for those who are not aware, at the 6 awards, 2 of them national, eventually I came back. Jobson Nairobi, in School of Pharmacy in USIU, and eventually now I'm an adjunct professor at KU. But I just felt, and I've always wanted actually to see him. So the next time you see him, you will see him dressed in another suit that must be coming from me. So I'm very emotional. He was very instrumental. I just want to pay a personal tribute to him. Thank you.
Very much. You know, I didn't want him to go before he said that. And yes, come, yes. And then Professor Orwan will be prepared to come. Did you see the way he used the time? You do the same.
I know.
Wow, this is an ambush, but nonetheless. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening. Tonight, about 3 things: celebration, reflection, commitment. We have already celebrated, and we are continuing to do so. We must then reflect, what have we done over that time? Much of it has been said. Some we have won, some we have lost. We need to reflect on the whys. Why did we succeed? Why we didn't? Why did we fail? We didn't. What are the lessons to learn from there? So that as we move forward, we must commit ourselves. Because you see, it is darkest before dawn. And from where I sit and I have been in this business for the longest time, I have felt the heartbeat. Sometimes strong, sometimes long, dying. I remember the one time I wrote to the School of Pharmacy, and I was the president of the PSK, was chairman. And I said, please introduce something called veterinary something in our curriculum. I was foreseeing the problem we're having today of vets trying to take over medicine, calling themselves veterinary pharmacists. Well, that didn't happen. I don't know why. I don't want to blame anybody. But sometimes when people mention things and flag things out, we need to learn, we need to understand what we say. So today, what are the lessons we can take forward as we commit? We have a lot of challenges in the regulatory space. That is by far the biggest problem we have, because everyone wants to use that tool of regulation to take over. I see the PPP here, and we are, fortunately for me, we are now together more than ever before. You know, I'm very grateful, and I'm very happy that in the last few weeks and the last few months, more than ever before, we have seen a coming together. So I want to tell you, it's not all lost. I think we have now realized that in unity we will move ahead. Divided we shall fall. I think that lesson we have learned. So I don't want to make a long speech, but I just want to leave us with this message. That consistent commitment to this cause is needed much more than ever before. But the good news is, most of us seem to have realized that we have to do that. Each of us, wherever we are. And I have been working with my colleagues, Committee of Fellows, and we have committed, as if I can say on their behalf, we are working very, very hard to re-establish the culture of the PSK. The PSK president is here, and they're aware the past is not here, the present is here. And we're working very, very hard to bring back the respect, that culture, that we must move ahead. We cannot be sitting and complaining. We have the change that we want. So I can report to you that things are looking good. We have a new leadership in PSK which is very committed. I've been working with them for quite a long time. Piecing together this legislation and memoranda and all of that to the powers that be. And we're at it even now. So thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for showing that commitment. I've seen our colleagues, Dr. Benji there, Dr. Muyu. We had, last week we had our people in the ministry, Dr. Menge and all of those. And they are committing themselves. I want to that with this kind of approach, there is nothing that is going to stop the pharmacy profession from recovering its lost product. Let me call it lost product. Because indeed, over some while, we seem to have lost it. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Remember three things. We're celebrating, we are reflecting, and finally, we are recommitting ourselves. As I leave, as a part of shows. Personally, I've seen another area. We need to encourage our people to think about holistically as pharmacists. Eventually, when we deal medicines, we must remember food is the first medicine. The very first medicine is food. And it's been said, it is either your food is your medicine or the medicine is your food. I want to encourage us in the schools and the curriculum to bring something about nutrition. That is the future. Nutrition, my friend here, I have to say, my colleague here, my very close friend here, is in the nutrition field. Is doing very, very good work in the nutrition field. And I can tell you this, nutrition is the future. Combined with our other things we do, we must remember, and not allow people who come, they are infringing on pharmacy. Why don't we infringe on nutrition as a space for pharmacists to be seen to do something? Because indeed that is where the future lies. Thank you very much.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, the last, or not the last actually, the last formal part of our program, I want to invite Professor Tim Fogo to come and tell us what they have been up to.
With our passport. So when we started working and reactivating the Alumni Association, one of the things that that we decided to review and enhance the Constitution. And Professor Sanjo was appointed to be the chair of that committee. Kodiwo was appointed. Full stop by full stop, he knows each and everything. And recite. During the revision exercise, we also referred to our old constitution and, in addition, the current University of Nairobi Alumni Association. Remember the overall Alumni Association that borrowed our constitution? Now they decided to revise theirs. And they said we are not going to be left behind. We can also pick whatever additions they have put in theirs so that we beef up ours, okay? So that we have. So that was done. And in the Constitution, what we had in our old Constitution was written in black. What we added was put in blue, okay? So that whoever is looking at the revised Constitution is able to appreciate how much has been brought in and how much of the old Constitution has been retained. Now, this exercise is not yet complete because the document has already been released for public participation. You remember our national constitution demands that any public document must be subjected to public participation. So this constitution is out there for comment. However, since it has been out there for the last, I think, was it 3 or 4 weeks? Okay, the deadline is tonight. At midnight. So if you have anything to say about the Constitution, say it before midnight. Otherwise, Professor Sanjo's committee is meeting next week, Monday, do the final touches, include whatever comments we have come in, so that the final version will be released to the Alumni Interim Management Committee in preparation for the AGM. I told you there is an AGM on the 28th of August for elections. This constitution will have to be approved at that AGM, so it must be approved. So I give this mic to Professor Sanjo to present the constitution to me, so that now I can present it to the Interim Management Committee of the Association. And the Secretary present here.
Thank you. I think she has said all, but there are good things here. We have taken care of your comments as the cabinet as well. We have aligned it with the Kenyan Constitution 2010. As you heard, it is over, the current one is over 25, it's about 25 years old. So the Constitution of Kenya 2010 came after it. So we have aligned it with that Constitution. We have aligned it with the umbrella Constitution. That is the father, what's called the father constitution, which actually came, as Professor Kwajai indicated, the father University of Nairobi Alumni Association was born after the child University of Nairobi Pharmacy Alumni Association. Though the mother is not, because the mother, the alma mater is the University of Nairobi. So please receive it. Okay. We request you to really vote for it. Come the 28th of August. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So, where are the books? Who has the books? The books are here, Prof. Aurora. The books are here.
Thank you. All protocol is out. Is it good evening, good night, or what happened? Morning. and of course our cherished friends of the University of Nairobi. It is with profound honor to welcome you to the launch of the University of Nairobi history book. We have dubbed it University of Nairobi, 50 years of pharmacy education, compounding a golden legacy. We have a team of both young and old, and students as well. The editorial team, the people who are here, I would like to acknowledge them. Let them come in front here, please. All of you who contributed to this book. They saved the situation with the currents. They really saved them. Tell me who can write a book in 3 months. That's exactly what happened. In 3 months, we resourced the information, and today here is the book. Can we appreciate all the members? The other members in the book, if I don't announce. Yes.
Now, this book must be launched by the founder. The founder. The founder. Clap for him. So we hold the book together with the editor. You haven't finished. Okay.
I don't want you to stand for too long. Thank you. As chair of the editorial team, I speak not only on behalf of our contributors, but also as someone whose own journey has been deeply intertwined within this story. I am the second class. The first class was 1974. We came in 1975 and graduated in 1979. I was talking with some of the young pharmacists and asking them, were your mothers born by 1979? Very few of them. A few, the mothers were only 5 years, 5 months old, but that's the gift the good Lord gave to us. And I am happy that the founder, Professor Gwantai, told me this evening that when, and he remembers my maiden name very passionately. I remember when I hear Jennifer Aloch, I cannot forget. Except he didn't tell me whether he forgets it, he doesn't forget it in a good way or in a naughty way. But I'm just happy to hear that he can remember me. Thank you so much. This book is more than a history. It is a living archive of the dreams, struggles, and triumphs that have shaped our department of pharmacy over the past 5 decades. It captures the spirit of innovation, the pursuit of excellence, and the unwavering commitment to public health that defines unifies our community. When we began this editorial journey, I was reminded by a quote from Chinua Achebe. Until the lions have their own historians, the history of the hunt will always glorify the hunter. We felt a responsibility to ensure that our lions, our students, our faculty, our alumni had all their voices heard and their stories told. I remember reading a contribution from one of the earlier graduates who described how classes were held at Chiromo campus, often in borrowed lecture halls or laboratories, and walked miles to attend the lectures. That reminded me that our legacy is built not just on academic achievement, but on bravery, sacrifice, and unshakable belief in the power of education. To everyone who contributed to this book, your passion, your memories, and your insights have made this truly collective achievement. Thank you for entrusting us with your stories. As we turn the pages of this history book, this remarkable history book, may we also turn our gaze to the future with the same boldness, curiosity, and commitment that brought us here tonight to launch this book. Welcome once again to this celebration of legacy, learning, and limitless possibility. May God bless us all and shower us with His blessings. Thank you. Invite my founder in every way, not only just the pharmacy, but his life very well. Now you can take the phone. You can take the microphone.
So, Professor, the founder, we are launching the book. We want to say something. So, I think we hold the book together with the writer. And may I request all of us to start? May I request all of us to start? And let's do a high clap as the book is launched. Going to be available at Kenya shillings 2,000. Kenya shillings 2,000. You can pay through the Alumni Association the way same way you paid for dinner. You pay and we will organize once the final print is done. We'll organize how you receive a copy. So go ahead and pay. There are 10 copies here today. The 10 copies, you can be the first to buy. But we want to offer one copy to the School of Pharmacy so that they can have it there. Dr. Gwentai, let him receive this.